Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On an unseasonably warm night, you are looking at Alumni Field on the campus of Mount Ida College in Newton, Massachusetts for the first ever women's lacrosse game in program history for the University of Massachusetts-Boston Beacons as they welcome the Warriors of Eastern Connecticut State. Hello, everybody. Joe Braverman here. Thank you for joining us for this historic night on the Beacons Broadcast Network presented by LEC TV, which is sponsored by the Massachusetts Army National Guard. Let's take a look once again at your starting lineups first. Let's do it for UMass-Boston. You'll see a couple of names on there if you're a seasoned watcher of all Beacon sports. You got a couple of hockey players, soccer players as well. Angelina Mazzone, Gianni DeSimone, Hannah Rich, Batista Soares. There are a lot of good names on there. For Eastern Connecticut State, they are a well-seasoned team in the LEC. Chloe Miller on attack, Jenna Mahoney. Also got to keep eyes out for Jessie Pyrek Bennett. And, of course, Mackenzie Brown, one of the players in the net. So we are moments away from kicking off a brand new era. It is time to usher in a new era for the Beacons. The 19th sport in UMass-Boston is getting set, and it is officially underway. It's a new era for the Beacons. Women Drew Metzdorf, Craig Corliss, Gianni Zarrilli Jr. We're going to be those pieces to fill it. It might be Gavea as he rips it out to right center. Going back on it is Roboto, and it is out of here. First run of the 2024 season, first home run of the 2024 campaign, and it goes to Justin Gavea, and it's 1-0 Beacons. That was a shot out to right field. And another takeaway. Bankowskis is on the move. He goes for the pass. Save, rebound, scored! Connor Foley was right there on the rebound, right place, right time. 3-1 Beacons. Long time here in between pitches. 1-1. Throwback to first, and now they've got him in a rundown. They've got Levitt in a rundown. It could potentially be to stall Blake. There he goes. He's going home. The throw gets past, and he's safe. He's going for third. Here's the throw. He's going to be out by a mile. I guess you could say Luke Levitt just did his job. He got picked off. He got the Corsairs in a rundown, which allowed Blake to come and score. And a shot from Friedman and a clear by Endicott, and they will in all likelihood kill it. Oh, but they get in the middle of a line change. 2-1-0, shot scored! The Gulls went for the line change. It comes back to bite them, and Jack Mortson makes it once again a one-goal deficit.
Well, I love it. Tarantino being so alert. He saw the entire goals make a jailbreak for the bench.
The 2-2 again from Dexter. Breaking ball is in there for strike three, and they decide to tag home instead of throwing to first. And Dexter has struck out the last three batters after loading the bases himself. And we head to the bottom of the fourth, still in a scoreless tie. What a way for Dexter to get out of that one. And all of the Beacons are fired up on that one. Dexter did it all himself. Got into trouble and got out of it. 2 hits batters, a single, loads the bases, nobody out. Throws a first pitch ball. Coach Igerbro comes in. Whole team has a meeting. And then Dexter does it himself. Strikeout, strikeout, strikeout to get out of it. How about this for Bowen? She was a catcher and a shortstop in all 4 years of her high school at Bishop Guertin. As that's fouled away. She says something that she hopes that she will live to see is the year 2100. So if you're doing the math, that means she's got to get to about 80 past 100, I would actually say. I did that math completely wrong. About 20 now. In 2024, need 76 more years on you. So I think the final answer we're at is 96. You have to be 96 to be able to see the year 2100. 1 and 2 is the count. She also says the sport requiring the most strength for her is cornhole. This one's grounded over to the shortstop, on to second for one. Throw to first is not in time. I'll go down as a fielder's choice. Remillard is out. Going 6-4 on the fielder's choice, so Bowen's going to have to use a little bit more strength on the base pass now as she reaches over at first. We'll bring up Lily Kennefick. Soaring Eagles on top of the UMass Beacons. Joe Braverman, Matt Meisenbacher with you here looking at our second period stats. This is from the second period alone, where most of the action, you saw there 24 shots from the Eagles, not having to do much in terms of the save categories. Beacons were winning the faceoffs, but if we had a telestrator, we'd be circling that 2 to 3 on the power plays. That was the ginormous difference in Elmira taking a 3-goal lead.
Yeah, without a doubt. It's a shame, too, because I thought UMass even strength has been right.
Blake started the inning drawing a walk. Gear was then hit by a pitch. Meager reached on a bunt single. Levitt struck out, and then Max Garner just reached on another single. 1-0 with one out. That is ripped down the third base line. That's going to get into the corner and down for a hit. That will score 2, possibly 3. Here comes Garner. Josh gets into second. Max crosses the plate. He clears the bases with a stand-up double. Right down that left field line, deep into the corner. Great spot for Josh Garner. Growing the lead now to 7-0. There's a shot that gets blocked by Bankowskis. Sam Best is the reigning NEHC goaltender of the week with that 39-save performance in the win over Southern Maine. There he is again making another save. Third time this season he's gotten goaltender of the week. Back-to-back weeks he's picked up the award, and the 4th time in his career. Great week for the graduate student from Woburn, Mass. Especially for the Beacons, they'd want to break this thing open here in this inning. Here's the 0-2. And he rips that one out to left field. Going back on it is Tarpley. He's looking, and it is out of here. It's a grand slam on the first career hit in the Beacons' career.
First career hit
for Mike Meager, and he blows the game open. It is now 6-0. Unbelievable. Just sat right on that fastball. And he gets himself his first Beacons hit, his first Beacons home run. It's a grand slam out of all of it. Finds Boyd off of center ice, intercepted by Cruz. Cruz is there. Kennedy comes out and makes the save. She came way out of the crease for that one. Hansen tried to advance it. Now McDougal, in and out move to the other end of the ice. No icing called. 16 seconds. This one taken away. Rubberone scored! Unbelievable. Jenna Majewski with 14.2 to go has given the Beacons a 2-1 lead and has clinched another home game for women's ice hockey.
Well, this is textbook. You keep playing until you hear a whistle. Wildcats stop playing.
Chasing after it. She's going to hang it onto the boards. Johnson and Wells has got to jar it loose. 2 seconds, 1 second. That is going to do it. The Beacons, in thrilling fashion, win it on senior night. Jenna Majewski is the hero, and the Beacons are are that much closer to getting a home playoff game.
Wow, what a hockey.
We are in for an exciting finish here, and this is only game one of our doubleheader. The men will take over right after. Here's Merchant. Beautiful passing there from the Beaks. Farina and then Jensen down low. A beautiful cut there by Merchant. She gets the easy layup and gets the lead back. Now down low, Merchant comes in and pokes it away. Jensen comes up with a possession, looking for a streaking Farina, and she gets it, and the Beacons are going to settle it down. Boy, that looked like a broken play, but Farina, the heads up to get it off. Here's Farina. Now drives in, hop step, lefty shot is good. What a difficult finish from Carrie and Farina, elevating over two defenders and gets the friendly roll, and it's a 3-point lead. Here's Magro, is going to shoot the three, off the mark, rebound Merchant, gets it over to Jensen, and that ends it in an incredible rally in the fourth quarter. The Beacons pull off the win, 54-47. The 7-game losing streak is over. They get up in the LEC standings, and the energy is back in the Clark Athletic Center gymnasium. Thompson will make the inbound. He goes to Russell. Russell gets it to Radcliffe. He's looking. He spins. Russell on the back door. Lost it for the moment. Hunt to Radcliffe. 5 seconds to go. Thompson to Hunt. Corner three. No. Rebound. And a foul on the floor. Is that going to be by Woolery? It is. Woolery has fouled out with 1.2 to go, and he is devastated. But it is a 1-and-1. Walden is going to have to come in. Or did... Oh, I thought that was Woolery's 5th foul. Okay, they're leaving him in. I guess I got my fouls wrong. It's the 4th personal for Woolery. He gets to stay in. This is a 1-and-1. And he misses it. Rebound to Woolery. And is that the game? They have called it. Game over. The Beacons survive. They led by 14 and just barely squeaked by the skin of their teeth, 59-58. I'm going to try and do the math on how many pitches now Abby Kidd will have thrown. She threw 104 in the 7-0 loss to Southern Maine to begin the tournament. So she threw 104 there. She had 99 in the 3-2 win over Vermont State Castleton. And then she had 122 in the victory over UMass-Dartmouth. So if you want to do the math, entering the game, she's about to throw her 326th pitch of the conference tournament, and it's going to go to Haley Tilbury, and it's ball one. I mean, talk about a giant workload here for the junior from Granby, Connecticut. Of course, she is up for the task. Abby Kidd once again on the set. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Richland strikes out. The game is over. The Anchor women hanging on the cliff once again and pull themselves up when they needed it the most. Rhode Island College stays alive. 2-0. The final score. The top seed is done. UMass-Boston eliminated from the tournament. They don't win a single game. 5-game lasts a little over 3 hours. 3 hours and 8 minutes if we're going to be absolutely specific. And what a great day it was for UMass-Boston. They pick up their 13th win in their last 15 games. They get back on track after the shocking loss to Plymouth State. So we'll sign off from our production team here at at Monin Park. Of course, our tremendous producer, Maria Spilios, our directors, Ali Albano and Max Clifford. Clifford, great job on the graphics when we had all those substitutions, staying on top of things. Of course, our replay over there, Tess Givens, did a tremendous job, and our camera operators, of course, doing a tremendous job. Sisang Damakonda, Skrikar Bhagavatla, Katie Rennie, and Sabela Jensen. We'll sign it off here. My name is Joe Braverman. Once again, your final score here at Monin Park. The Beacons dominate the Lancers 15-5. You have been watching Beacons Baseball here on the Beacons Broadcast Network, presented by LEC TV. We say good night from Boston, Mass.